Hey everyone, this is DC Shadow. Well, I finally got around to getting a capture device. And I said if it was good enough, I would do an LP of it. So here I am, it's Sonic 4, and we're going to do the entire kit and caboodle, except for the emeralds. But I did get the emeralds, but for this one, I'm not going to do an emerald run. So let's just get started here. Yeah, not bad. I've played through it several times, much to the dismay of certain individuals. But we're gonna go ahead and do a full run. So let's get this train wreck rolling. And well, to be fair, this one is kind of a back to basics. And if you've been playing any recent Sonic games, this will be a breath of fresh air for you. So let's get started. And what do we start off with? Splash Hill Zone. This one ought to be fun. So come on, let's go. All right. And if you haven't noticed, there's a little thing called a homing attack in here, which, you know, considering it's Sonic 4 and I suck ass for some reason, I've been hit twice, but no worries. You can target and hit, and thankfully that's not that terrible. So a lot of people have been bitching about it and how the physics are messed up, and I don't get it. I really don't, because, well, Sonic games have never been known for great physics, so it's kind of a moot point, and a lot of people are just like, oh, his legs are too long, or whatever, and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? That should not be your concern. I mean, yeah, the game is, well, the franchise in general has had its shitty points, but honestly, the game plays well, and it's fun, so that's really all that should matter. So, you know what? Y'all need to shut the hell up and get used to that noise, because this game hemorrhages lives like you wouldn't believe. I mean, you won't believe until we get to Casino Street Zone. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, seriously. Act 2, very much so. So, well, I'll just let you figure that out for yourself. So, and rings aren't hard to come by, which, you know, it's a Sonic game. I'm not surprised with that either. But, hey, oh well, I fucked that up. But yeah, it's like Sonic 1. Get 50 rings, jump on the giant ring. And interesting method of playing. They kind of take the Mega Man approach here, as you know, you can hit triangle or Y or whatever button is on the Wii. Yay, we got a trophy. So yeah, whatever. So yeah, you can now play acts 1 to 3 in each zone. So as soon as you beat the first zone, here you are. Everything's accessible to you. No level select or anything. But for the sake of linearity, let's go to Act 2 here. So, yeah, here we are. High-speed athletics. I wouldn't call it high speed, it's just Sonic swinging on vines. And for some people, it's kind of a weird method of getting around, but it's not terrible, but it's kind of silly and doesn't really do anything for me, at least. If anything, it's an annoyance. But if you do it wrong, you'll just be sitting there perpetually swinging on vines all day, every day. But, oh shit, fuck that up. Sometimes homing attacking is not gonna be the best method of going about it, though. So, alright. See, more vines. Towards the end of the zone, there's gonna be a huge vine gauntlet, if you want to call it that. And that you're going to have to get through to pass through the stage, so just keep that in mind. Come on. It takes a little bit for him to get rolling, but once he does, it's like any other Sonic game, which thankfully is nice. So I really don't see why people are whining and pissing and moaning about it. Alright, here we go. Here's that vine gauntlet, if you want to call it, I was telling you about. Which, well, I didn't get all of it, so, oh, what the hell. Let's do a special stage. Or not. That works too. So there's Act 2. It's not difficult, but then again, what first zone in a Sonic game is difficult. So, there's 6 lives. On my main account, I've got like 300 something, just for the sake of practice. And yeah, it's that bad. Lives come that easily, especially if you're grinding for Chaos Emeralds. So, alright, so there were vines in the last act, and for this one, it's what do you call them? Zip lines. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to call them. So, well, damn, that was terrible. Hoya, dodge you. And the homing attack, it comes in handy, but it's really more for extending point combos if you're into that sort of thing. But a lot of people are in it for speed, but I guess it really depends on who you talk to. So, it's not bad. Alright. Yeah, and for some reason, people were complaining about the whole uncurling thing. I mean, yeah, it's annoying, but it's not game-breaking. You just have to be a little more aware of what you're doing, and, well, use the homing attack when you need to. So, quit your bitching. It's a video game. It's not real life. It's just a video game. Well, and I fucked that up. Alright, doink. Alright, there we go. And super shoes. And, well, there are no special stages through the star post, so it's not like Sonic 3. So, let's go. You see, it's not slow. I mean, compared to some of the Sonic ROM hacks I've seen, it's slow, but it's not terribly slow. Okay, and you've really got to be careful in this next end here, because if you fuck up the combo string and miss the spring, you'll die. And which is this point right here. Alright, so yep, that's the end of Act 3. Not a terrible stage. Okay, we're gonna go through a special stage. Or not. Seems to be a running theme here. It's like, oh hey, special stage. No special stage. What the hell's my problem? Alright. And it's 3 acts and a boss stage. And people were complaining that it was going to be, that it was not enough for $15. But all things considering, I think it's not that terrible. I mean, it's a Sonic game. Sonic 3, people were paying $50 for Sonic 3 for about the same length of a game. So, and I really do not like this boss music. It's terrible. Oof. I mean, okay. Look familiar, kids? Yup. And now you've got a homing attack on your side, so that just makes this thing easy, unless you're me. So, let's see here. Yeah, just homing attack him. It's not that hard. But yeah, this is pretty much the big deal with this whole game, is it's bosses you've seen before with a twist. And once you get to the final boss of, well, this episode, you'll be getting some flashbacks as well, but this is the first of many. So, with that guy out of the way, and it wasn't all that hard, let's be fair here, that would be Splash Hill Zone. And with that being said, this is EC Shadow. I will see you in Casino Street.